and progress. We've tried something here that has never been tried before. So whilst we celebrate our achievements, we must also acknowledge our failures. We have failed to shift our course onto one where there is a chance of averting the crisis which is sweeping across the planet. The truth is, it was probably always too late. It was always politically impossible. While companies like Shell, like BP, like Exxon and Total and Equinor infect global policy, paying for policies which uphold their practices while repressing any opposition. Because how could a largely part-time, largely voluntary group of gardeners, GPs, social workers, teachers, electricians, students, artists, farmers, civil servants and nurses effectively dent the power of buildings like this, full of psychopaths, drunk on fossil fuel profits? These people are in active flight from reality. They are in full-on climate denial, because to accept it would be to reject the lifestyle that their business practices funds. And the fact is, we did dent their power. And also, that their power is already dented. What we are witnessing now is the death throes of fossil power. A final fling in which to wring out the last juices of profit before the simple facts of science and economics take over. And it is simply better business to back clean, renewable energy. But the people that work in here aren't going down without a fight. And neither are we. The question for us now is what's next? In the time that we still have. We know that 1.5 is a lie. We know that net zero has become nothing more than a slogan to fuel a culture war which is empowering the far right. We have failed to avert catastrophe, and it was never truly in our power to do so. So the things that we have feared and tried to avoid are coming. It's one thing for us to stand here and confront this failure, having done everything we could, having tried everything we could think of. But it's quite another to have a government that has failed to confront this when it is their actual job to look after us. Where is the government's plan for climate collapse? Where is the government's plan to tackle the rise of the far right? Is there a plan for sea level rise? No. Is there a plan for reduction in farming yields due to flooding? No. Is there a plan for extreme heat? No. Is there a plan for the failure of Atlantic sea currents? No. Is there a plan for mass immigration? No. Is there a plan for food shortages? No. Is there a plan for extreme weather? No. Our government needs to be called to account. It's failing to plan for what is coming. And that means it's in dereliction of its responsibilities to its citizens. So, we evolve, we learn, we reshape ourselves again in response to the times we live in. We regroup, we plan, we form new alliances, and we rise again, because this group of gardeners, GPs, social workers, teachers, electricians, students, artists, farmers, civil servants and nurses and more will never give up responding to the truth, to the science, to the reality which is now coming down hard upon us. We will see each other here again. I want to end by saying that I'm going to visit Dr. Pat Hart tomorrow in Hollesley Prison. We heard yesterday that, all being well, he will be released on Wednesday, which is just the best news. I promised him that I would send you all his love, and I would like to take with me tomorrow the most massive roar of love and support, not only for him, but for all of our friends and colleagues and loved ones who are in prison right now. So please, for all of them, make some frickin' noise!
Thank you, Chloe. Next up, we've got David from Youth Demand. For weeks, Youth Demand have been on the streets every single day, swarming. They're on the streets, they're demanding an arms embargo on Israel and to stop the burning of oil and gas. They are bringing the Palestine and climate movements together. Quick temperature check. If you love Youth Demand, put your hands together and stamp your feet for David!
Oh, it's scary up here. Hello everyone, my name's David, and today I have the pleasure of speaking on behalf of the Youth Demand campaign. It's an absolute honour to speak at the last action of what has been nothing less than the most successful civil resistance campaign in modern history. I got involved in late 2022, where I was met with a community of the most kind, brave and resilient people I have ever met. And I was lucky enough that they empowered me into stepping up into resistance. And today is about not only celebrating all that we have achieved, but also remembering the sacrifice that every single one of us here has put into this campaign, and all of those who are still in prison have too. So let's just give it up for them. And in early 2024, energised by all that we had learned and experienced within Just Stop Oil, a small group of Just Stop Oil students went to form Youth Demand, a sister campaign to Just Stop Oil, sitting within the wider umbrella structure. And we were fueled by the rage of watching the genocide of the Palestinian people unfold, and set up this campaign. Now, as was just mentioned, we have two clear demands of the UK government. First of all, we want a full trade embargo with Israel, nothing less. And second of all, we demand a tax on the fossil fuel giants such as those sat in this building and the economic elite to fund $1 trillion in climate damages for the most vulnerable people in the global south. And it's super important that we fight for these issues alongside each other, because it's the same companies who are making money off setting fire to the global south who are profiting off the genocide of the Palestinian people. And both crises are just symptoms of the same broken imperialist system which is built upon colonialism and is reproducing these same colonial relationships in the name of nothing other than profit. Shame! And so it is crucial at this time that we broaden the frame beyond climate, beyond Palestine, and look to the root cause, which is a broken capitalist economic system and a rotten political system. And we need to keep going until we replace it with a system which is run by the people, for the people, nothing less. And built upon this understanding, We've been fighting tirelessly for over a year now to hold our genocidal government account. Some highlights include spraying up the Ministry of Defence, spraying up Labour headquarters, giving Keir Starmer a visit, even taking a shit in Rishi Sunak's lake. And most recently, this April, we've been engaged in daily disruptive actions right at the belly of the beast here in London to put pressure on our government and spark national conversations about how our government is actively fueling genocide in Palestine. And in the last 3 weeks, we've done over 70 actions, causing disruption, putting pressure on the state. Now, we proved that we were a real threat before we even did anything. I think a lot of people here will have seen, only a few weeks ago now, when we were doing a welcome talk at Westminster Quakers House, the Met Police kicked the door down with over 20 officers, arrested every single person in attendance, then went on to raid their homes, some of them in student halls. We say shame on you to the Met. But we will not be silenced. We will not be silenced. We will continue to resist until our demands are met and beyond. And this is why we're here today. We are not going to stop. We are going to carry this flame, this inspiration that everyone in this beautiful movement gave us. We're going to carry it forward, and we're going to continue to resist, and we're going to continue to hold our government to account. So the last thing I want to say is, please, everyone, come and join us. We are led by young people, but we are fueled by everyone, and we need every single person to come down, join us, cause disruption, and bring attention to the genocide that our government is actively fueling. So everyone, please come along. Our next big open event is going to be on the 24th of May in central London, 3 till 8 p.m. Have a look on the Instagram for the location. It's not been announced yet. And yeah, it would be sick to see everyone down here. But thank you again, everyone, for all that you've done and for the amazing display of solidarity that we've displayed today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Go on, stick your hand up if you've ever taken action with Youth Demand. Yeah, come on, let's hear it for them. Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Wicked. All right, next up, we've got a recording from HMP Wayland from someone you might be familiar with, Roger Hallam. And then we're going to hear from our very own Sarah Lunnan, and then we're going to eat some dal and rice together and chill out a bit. Okay. Actually, there was someone who, my friend here wants to quickly, very couple seconds, to tell you how you can write to Roger in prison.
Hi everyone. Okay, so I just want to draw your attention to the fact that there was someone in your life, a courageous visionary, who brought us all together.
Hi everyone, can you hear me now? Yes, okay, great. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Okay, right, well, I want you to do something really important for me when you go home. I want you to go to your shop or to make a birthday card for Roger Hallam. Yes, for dear Roger, our courageous visionary who brought us all together. Because without Roger and his wonderful partner Frida, who I believe is here today, thank you so much, Frida, for all your resilience and hard work and amazing. Let's give her a cheer for Frida. Absolutely, thank you for that. What a wonderful woman Frida is. And I'm so pleased Roger has got her because she's a fabulous woman. Okay, right, I'll finish now. I'm getting the elbow. So when you go home, Roger's birthday is on the 4th of May. So you need to send him a postcard. Say happy birthday, okay? Great. Thanks for listening. Don't forget that.
Thank you. Okay. Go ahead. HMP Wayland.
Put it on channels.
Can you play? Yeah, are we ready to hear Roger's recording? Oh yeah, sorry. All right, we're writing to HMP Wayland. That's where Roger's living at the moment.
Hello, it's Roger here from prison and all that. Sarah Lunnan phoned me earlier this week and told me I have to record something uplifting for all of you.